What any person in the world can learn, almost all persons can learn if provided with appropriate, prior, and current conditions of learning, stated Benjamin Bloom. To attain, acquire, gain knowledge, add something every day. In this video, let me brief how to frame the syllabus or the curriculum or revise the curriculum as per Bloom's taxonomy. Okay, let me start with what is the need or necessity to frame the syllabus based on Bloom's taxonomy. In simple words, I can state the NAC committee wants it. But the true reason behind this is the Bloom's taxonomy is one of the powerful and effective taxonomy which helps to enhance students' cognition or enhance the students' thinking level, understanding level. Okay, let me tell what is Bloom's taxonomy in simple words. The Bloom's taxonomy is named after the man Benjamin Samuel Bloom, and this taxonomy was developed in 1950. He was the chairperson for a group of educational psychologists to develop this classification system. Hence, this system was named after him. And this system is this classification system helps to define and distinguish various levels of human cognitions like thinking, learning, and understanding. Hence, this taxonomy is referred as taxonomy of learning objectives. The main goal of an educator as per Bloom's taxonomy is to encourage higher order thought in students by building their knowledge from lower level cognitive skills. So, the learning at the higher level or learning at the higher skill is mainly dependent on acquiring the knowledge and the skills at the lower level. Nowadays, Bloom's taxonomy is highly useful for course designing, writing lesson plan, question paper setting, and assessing the students, which in turn helps the students undergo the process of learning from the most fundamental remembering and understanding to the more complicated evaluating and creating. Next, we need to know what is Bloom's knowledge pyramid to frame a syllabus. Bloom's pyramid has 6 levels of 6 knowledge levels. The first level is called as remembering. The second one is understanding, applying, evaluating, and creating. Remembering is the lowermost level, which is the essential and the fundamental level for a human thinking. So, by remembering, we will be able to understand things. By understanding, we will be able to apply it in the practical level. By applying, we will be able to analyze and evaluate a problem. By doing all this, we will be able to design a new problem, or we will be able to design a new or give a new plan. So, these knowledge pyramid helps the students to acquire more knowledge and more skill. Okay, let me give you a scheme for syllabus framing or the skeleton how a syllabus will look like. So this is not an only way or only skeleton how a syllabus has to be framed. I am giving an idea. A syllabus should have certain, like in syntax, it should have these things. Firstly, we need to write a course objective. It has to be followed by a course outcomes. Then we have to map the course outcomes with the program specific outcomes. Then the content of the syllabus, then books for study and books for reference, and we have to quote some e-resources. These are the essential components of a syllabus. There may be a change in the order of this. Uh, the order of these things vary from institution to institution. This is not the only way you have to form the syllabus or frame the syllabus. The order may vary from institution to institution. Okay. So these are the few instructions I would like to highlight for syllabus framing. We need to write a course outcome either unit wise or based on knowledge level. So it's as it is according to our choice, and we need to mark each course outcome with the Bloom's knowledge level. So if the chapter 1 or the course outcome 1 helps the student to remember the laws or remember the concept, then we can say the chapter 1 is in level 1 of the knowledge, so K1. So according to our syllabus, the content of the syllabus, we can mark them as K1 level, K2 level, K6 level. If one particular chapter has some allows the students to create or design a new thing based on the basic level concept required, we can classify them as K5 or K6 level. It is not necessary one one outcome should cover only one level of learning. It may cover 2 to 3 levels of learning. Then we can mark it as, for example, K2 level and K3 level, or K4 level and K6 level. Then what is program specific outcome? So since I am a physics person, so this is a one course outcome which is wrote for BSc Physics, that is undergraduate students of BSc Physics students. So many institutions, these program specific outcome vary from institution to institution. Here I have given only the 5 course, program specific outcome. There are many institutions which give 10 outcomes, 8 outcomes, 7 outcomes, 6 outcomes. It is based on your institution. Usually your department will design this program specific outcome. So which may include like acquiring a strong foundation in mathematics and mathematical concepts, which helps the students in proper understanding of physics. Or this program specific outcome may be like, it may bring out the team spirit, or it may bring out confidence. It will help the student to acquire knowledge in all branches of physics, or it will help them to get a by undergoing this program, they may acquire knowledge to work in some labs, to handle some instruments. So we can write any program specific outcomes like this. So I have, for example, I have given 5 program specific outcomes, so I can name them as PSO 1, program specific outcome 1, program specific outcome 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we need to, this is the model syllabus which I have chosen for a sample to show. So the paper name is Mechanics and Mathematical Methods. So the objective of this paper is to instill knowledge about laws of impact and laws of gravitation, and to describe the basic concepts of rigid body dynamics, basic principles of statics and hydrostatics, to make the students understand the importance of matrices in physics, to discuss the significance of differentiation and integration of vectors. So this course objective is wrote based on the content of your syllabus. This can be used as this can be wrote as a point by point, or you can write it as a paragraph. It's up to your choice. Then this is the course outcome for each. Here I have wrote one outcome for each chapter. So my content of the course has 5 chapters. So I have wrote one course outcome for each chapter, and I have marked the knowledge level for each chapter. So in the last column you could see the K2 and K3, because that chapter will have K2 and K3 levels of knowledge. Then we can write the knowledge level for each course outcome. Then we have to map the course outcomes with program specific outcomes. So we have a course outcomes on one side and program specific outcomes on the other side. The row wise, in column wise we have course outcomes. So if your course outcome is strongly correlated or strongly related to your program specific outcome, then you can mark 3 there. And if it is moderately correlated, you can mark it as 2. If there is no connection between uh, the course outcome and program specific outcome, then you can say it is weakly correlated, then you can mark it as 1. So you can fill this table by correlating your course outcome with program specific outcome. In the average, you have to add all the 5 mapped numbers and divide it by 5. So on the last column, we have the average 2.4, 2.2, 2.4, 2.2, 2.0. So adding all these 5, we'll get the total as 11.2, and dividing it by 5, since we have 5 outcome program specific outcomes, divided by 5, you will get 2.24. So this 2.24 gives you the weightage of the of this paper in that course. So this mapping of COs with PSOs will be followed by the content of your paper, then the books for study and books for references and e-resources. I hope this video will help you or will give you an idea how a syllabus has to be framed based on Bloom's taxonomy.